welcome to QCube, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today's video is another Beatles song. We can't get enough of Beatles, and apparently you guys love them so much as well. And this video is from Hurricane51, one of our supporters on Buy Me a Coffee, so thank you for your support and for your suggestion. This request is from a while back, but we did like a few Beatles back to back, so we wanted to give it a break. So now we're back at it and we're going to listen to it together. This is Oh Darling. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this started.
Oh, darling.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning. That opening chord was questionable. Very interesting. Okay, I want to listen to it one more time.
Oh, darling, please believe me. I'll never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm. Oh, darling, if you leave me, I'll never make it alone. Believe me when I beg you, don't ever leave me alone. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and cried. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and died.
That went from like just a normal song to like crazy in the chorus. That was like his voice totally changed to like, I don't know, I've never heard his voice like this. I think it's Paul McCartney singing this one. And it was a weird register of his voice, and also I don't know, the color of his voice. I don't know what he's doing to get that texture and color. It was very rough, and I'm guessing that's on purpose, but that was very, very like shocking, but in a good way, because I feel like they're just capturing the meaning of the lyrics and the song. But that was very interesting to see like a different side of his vocal abilities or vocal texture.
But everything about this song was reminded me of a YouTube video that I saw. I mean, the channel is completely about some other subject, but in this video she was also talking a little about the music genres that were happening in a specific era, and she was talking about punk music and other stuffs. And she also said that as the Beatles was a very, very big deal, then at the end the punk era was starting, and they were all like, one of the things about the punk bands was like to hate the Beatles, because they were like, because the Beatles was like the pop, not pop, but the music that everybody was listening, and the punk music was like against everything that everybody, like all the people are. So it was like they had always like something with the Beatles, that, oh no, we all hate Beatles, the Beatles and stuff. And she was like, it's offensive to people to say that. Some people get offended to say, but literally Beatles was also punk, because they even kind of started it, because the punk thinking is that you're against the thing that is like the norm of
The
the
mainstream.
society.
Yeah.
It's like this kind of this, yeah, with the dresses that they were wearing, with the whole mentality is kind of like that. I mean, I'm saying it very in a very short. It's like more than that. And the Beatles was literally doing the same thing, because with everything that they were doing, even like the hair, the length of their hair for men, I think in this time, I mean, that's, I'm just quoting what she was saying, was even longer than the norm of the length of the hair of men. And even in one interview, the interviewer were asking them, why are your hair so long? Even with the length of their hair, they were like rule breakers or a rebellion and stuff. And also in their music, she was like, I don't remember the name of the song, but they even had a metal, like hardcore metal song before even the metal was really a thing. I think it was like a skater, something skater.
Yeah, Helter Skelter. Yeah.
Or something. Yeah. And as I was hearing this song, I was like, from the first chord, first very, very like dissonance chord that we heard, until the crack that that it was like in the metal music, I could really feel what she was talking about, and I could really imagine that. I mean, even now, when somebody does this cracky, like raspy voice in their song, they're like, you're not even singing, it's just a noise. And I can just imagine how was it back then to hear this kind of voice in a song like that, and the people would, I'm sure some people would not like it, and it's also rebellious of them to use this kind of cracky voice. And another thing that I want to say is that we also talked about it in the Because song, that it's like two layers, and one layer is more like a sound filler, and one layer is really the layer that you want to hear. It's like, it was the bass guitar and I think the electric guitar, these two layers, and the bass guitar was the main line that you had to listen, like da da, like this, but it was like da 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 da. It was coming really back to back, that you've heard the two notes or three notes from the bass guitar, and then there was the other guitar, and then again this. So it was like a puzzle that they were like going to blend together. But the thing that was that you heard the bass line as the main, and that the other one was just the voice filler, and that again reminded me of this thing that you so many composers were doing in like Baroque era.
Oh, darling, if you leave me, I'll never make it alone. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never
Before we say something, I just realized that the thing that I said about the two layers, the other layer was not the guitar, electric guitar, was the ta 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 ta, the piano or the keyboard instrument. I just had it in mind wrong. Yeah, but this ta 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 da da, like this, it was like. And about the ending, I wasn't going to be. I was like, you're not going to be shocked or surprised when it comes, because I'm sure it's not the like typical ending. And I wasn't this shocking aspect that it ended like that was not it didn't happen because I was expecting that, but the sound way that they finished the song with was so interesting with the guitar, electric guitar. I don't know if it was a flageolet or just a very distorted and very high pitched sound. And I loved this dissonance chord that was coming and going like every couple minutes. To just remember that. You remember that weird chord in the beginning? It also comes back. It wasn't just the beginning.
Yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah, exactly.
It was so funny.
They did that after every chorus, basically, because I'm looking at the chords, and it's a very interesting chord because we are in A major actually, which is like not that weird, and then you want the dominant, which is the chord number 5 in that. So chord, and we add a 7. So E7 is like not a weird one, but what they did is they moved the 5th of the chord a half step. So that's why it like has this kind of like spooky sound to it. I don't know about the voicing. I don't think it was in a root position. Maybe it's like something like that, or any other variation that they were doing, but they created like just like a second interval with that. So it was also like we have a lot of dissonant intervals in that chord. So it was interesting. And then so technically we are supposed to resolve that to an A, but it really does not. It just, I don't know, it just has too much tension, I feel like, to sit on A. I think that's why it just creates like a question mark in the beginning that, ooh, like what's gonna happen? And then they just go back to normal. But then at the end of every chorus, when he goes like crazy with those high registers, which also very impressive, but then it just like ends with that chord again. So it's like, oh, it's like something that is like unresolved, but then they resolve it to that A major in the next section at the beginning of the next verse. So that was also very interesting to do. And then it just only comes on that 3 times, the beginning and then twice at the end of the end of choruses. So again, like something, it's just like normal chord progression until you see that or you hear that. Yeah, and one more thing before wrapping it up, I feel like sometimes with Beatles, the lyrics are like very simple in the sense that they're very direct. I think this is also an example of that, because there's not a lot of metaphors. It's just very to the point that he's very desperate, I guess, like to just beg the lover, if you leave me, I'm not going to survive without you. But it's interesting that even those simple lyrics, the thought process of, okay, we want to make it so you can really hear the frustration and the begging or whatever feeling they're going for, just through the voice, through the like his voice, the vocal there. So I don't know how he did that, but it was really, you can feel all the emotion in his voice again, like just very, very impressive to hear that voice quality of him, because I don't think I've ever heard that from him in any other song. And I really love that there was like a very thought process behind that we have to go for also the feeling that it will evoke. Not, the words are not enough to say that. But yeah, I mean, the more we listen to the Beatles, obviously we can appreciate them more and more, but I know that there's a lot left to listen to. And we are going to sometime in the future listen to the second side of Abbey Road back to back. So stay tuned for that. We still don't know the time and place, but we know that we want to do that because a lot of you guys suggested that that's just all like a medley back to back. But we'll reserve that for some special occasion because it's going to be a longer video, obviously. But anyway, thank you, Hurricane 51, for suggesting this beautiful song. We hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you want to support us more, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!
Bye!